The summertime is slowly coming to a close, and Michael and I are slowly coming to the realization that our entire lives are about to change again with the arrival of baby number 2. I know that since the launch of my podcast, I haven't been able to simultaneously make many other YouTube videos, but a big thank you to Babylist for partnering up with me on today's video, just so I can get this vlog out for you guys before I go on maternity leave and take some time off work. Between the time that Milo ended camp and just before his school starts up again in the fall, we were able to spend a couple of weeks out with family. And now we're back home and we're getting settled and we're prepping for the arrival of our baby girl. Also, my brother and his wife officially had their baby girl, so I am now an aunt. I can't believe it, and I also can't believe how close in age our girls are gonna be.
Okay. Is that too heavy?
Hello! Yeah. Here's the bump again. Almost 36 weeks, and I went into labor with Milo at 37 weeks exactly. Well, actually, I lost my mucus plug at 36 weeks and 5 days. Then at 36 weeks and 6 days, I started having contractions all day, and he was born at exactly 37 weeks. So now that I'm approaching 36 weeks, I don't know, I just have in my head that I'm gonna have this baby this week, or maybe next week when it's close to when I had it with Milo. And a lot of people tell me that your second baby sometimes comes sooner or faster, I don't know. So I'm very much prepared to go into labor any minute now, but I'm also not gonna be upset if, I don't know, maybe I can get to 38 weeks, 39 weeks, just have a little bit more time to wrap things up. But I'm definitely feeling tight. She's moving a lot and she's very strong and active and kicking a lot. So I think she's ready to come out soon. I feel like I don't remember all that much about the newborn stage, specifically the tools that we needed and the products that we used. Thankfully, I have so many photos and videos that I can look back on in my camera roll to remember what we were using and what was essential for us at that time, because as I'm starting to put her room together and gather up items, it's useful for me to think through what we're probably gonna need. And honestly, I'm getting very excited for baby number 2 to come join our house. I'm anticipating that the arrival of baby number 2 is gonna be very different from having our first baby, just in terms of the emotions around bringing the baby home and how it's affecting our lives and our schedules. With baby number 1, Michael and I were just a married couple living in New York City in an apartment. Not single people, but like no kid people. And our lives were very much one way. And then bringing home Milo totally changed everything, and we became parents, and there was just a lot of emotions around our changing lives and schedules. And now we live in this house in the suburbs. We're surrounded by other families that are all parents and all have kids, and it's like, this is our life now. We have a son who goes to school. We're on a schedule as a family. We've accepted our place in the world as parents at this point. So bringing home a baby, I just feel like is gonna feel more seamless this time around. She's just joining into our existing schedule as a family. People keep asking me if I made a baby registry for the second baby, and we actually didn't. I feel like I did such a good job, if I do say so myself, with our first baby registry, where we really got all the products that we needed, and I feel like all of our top favorites were already secured for baby number 1. But I built that registry a few years back on Babylist. I'm gonna link for you down below the website if anyone's in the process of building a registry. Highly recommend Babylist. If you just search on Google Lucie Fink baby registry, I don't think you're gonna find my Babylist registry, because I actually made it private. You can choose if you want it to be public. I don't know if you want people to be able to just Google search it. I only sent the link around to my closest family and friends, so it was private. Almost all my mom friends that I know of built their registries on Babylist, and one of the reasons it's such a good place to make a registry is because there are some baby registry websites where if you want to find a product to add to your registry, that actual registry website needs to house the product themselves. Then you like search internally within their database to find the products. but on Babylist, you can pull products from across the entire internet and put anything from any other website onto your registry. So whether you find something on Amazon that you want to add, or Buy Baby, Target, Walmart, like you can shop the entire world and add it to a Babylist registry. There's actually a Google Chrome extension, so whatever website you're on, you can just press on the little Babylist heart and it drops down and kind of auto-populates what product you're adding, and you can add it to your registry right from there. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't want things, some people don't want to clutter up their house, you don't need to add actual products to a Babylist registry. So you can, there's a section called Help and Favors, and you can click into it and they kind of give you some examples of things, but you can basically request that people send you things like meal delivery or house cleaning services. If you have a pet, you could do dog walking services. And then another amazing feature they have are the cash funds. One good use case of this, I think, is Michael and I knew that once Milo grew out of the Duna, which is like our car seat stroller combination, we were gonna need to get an actual car seat to put in our car. We didn't have time or the mental bandwidth to do research into car seats before our child was even born. So instead we just put a cash fund. I think we did it for like $400, which is maybe like the average price of a car seat. And we were able to just get cash for that car seat. And then 2 years down the line, once we realized we needed to upgrade, we knew what kind of car we had, we could then cash out the cash fund. And you can do cash funds for things like diapers, or I don't know, there's like, you can literally add anything you want in there. So it's really just fitting to your lifestyle and what you need. I think what I want to do in this video is share with you guys my personal top 10 baby registry must-haves. And before I get into them, I want to call out that it's not necessarily like you need these brands or these exact products, more just like my top 10 baby essential products in general that you can kind of choose whatever brand that's in your price range that has whatever features you want. I'm going to present my top 10 products over here. Product number 1, DockATot. This is one of our favorite brands of infant loungers. And once again, I'm going to say this with every product. You don't need this exact lounger, but a product like this. There's also one from Snuggle Me Organic that we love. And basically, it's just a place to put your baby down that's comfortable, that's kind of raised on the side so they don't roll out. Baby spent a lot of time hanging out in one of those loungers in those early days. So this is necessity number 1. Number 2, the 4Moms Pack and Play. I think they actually call it the Breeze Yard Plus or something like that. I did a lot of research into different pack and plays, and this one seems to be the easiest one to pop up and to collapse. We felt like we needed a pack and play because we spent a lot of time spending nights with either my parents or Michael's parents, and now both sets of our parents have their own crib that they just keep assembled in their homes. But before that, and also if we're ever traveling anywhere by car, having a pack and play that you could just pop up to do either naps anywhere or overnights anywhere is really useful. Number 3 is this fast bottle warmer from Philips. I have it here, hold on. This is the bottle warmer. It plugs into the wall on one side, and then you just fill it with a little bit of water. You push the button, you can kind of set it to whatever temperature you want, and then it just sort of stays on all night, and you could put a bottle in it, and it just keeps it to the temperature that you're looking for. And this is really, I don't know, like if you're using formula or if you are taking breast milk out of the fridge and you need to warm it, I think this is so much easier than using a stove and like dropping a bottle into boiling water. This is A, safer because you can set the temperature and make sure it's not getting too hot, and B, just easier. Like you can keep it next to your bed plugged in if you're doing overnight feeds or whatever. Number 4 is the Munchkin UV diaper pail. We actually didn't start with this diaper pail. We started with another one that didn't have the UV light, and you just kind of open and close it, and it was smelling rancid. And this diaper pail is, I don't know, it has like a little tiny hole that you just shove the diaper into, and then it sucks it in, and when you close the top, you can see this UV light goes on, so it does have to be plugged into the wall. Listen, it doesn't take the smell away. It's not like when you open that can and you pull the garbage bag out, you're not getting a whiff, but it's a lot better in terms of just how the room smells and like the space around you. Number 5 is the Nanit camera. You can kind of see the stick on the wall behind me. This is our baby monitor. It gives you so many insights into your baby's sleep. We were able to track exactly when he woke up, exactly how long it took him to fall asleep. It gives you alerts on the app of like milestones, and anytime there's action near the crib, you can get an alert on your phone. And now with 2 babies, I have the split screen set up so I can look at both both monitors at once. Number 6 is the Duna, which is the car seat stroller combo that we've loved. I know a lot of people have some problems with this brand because it can be heavy. They say that when you like fold it down and you hold it like an actual car seat, it is heavy to hold. What I will say is that's what Michael's for. I'm just thinking about if I was gonna put my newborn in an actual car seat and then I was gonna have to go to the back of my car, take a stroller out, take them out of the car seat and put them in a stroller and then wheel them through the grocery store versus leaving them snapped into something and just being able to pop it in and out of the car and turn it into a stroller and then collapse it into a car seat. And it does come with a base in the car, so like you can snap it into the base. But another good thing about it is if you're traveling with it, like if you take it on vacation with you, you can use it as the car seat on the airplane. And then if you go into any car, like a taxi or an Uber, you can safely snap it in using the belt buckle of the car. So you don't need to carry the base with you everywhere, and it's really, really a good tool. Number 7 is the Newton crib mattress. It's what you're seeing back here. This is that breathable crib mattress that we used with Milo. We started with the mini for him. When you actually unzip it, it looks like a net under it. Totally breathable, like you could put your whole face into the mattress and breathe on it. As a mom with some anxieties about when my baby first starts rolling onto their stomach in the crib, if they can lift their head and breathe, having a breathable crib mattress just lifts a lot of weight off. Plus, it's one of those types of mattresses that you can fully clean. Like you could take all the outside stuff off and put the actual inside of the mattress into the bath or the shower and clean it. It's like totally waterproof. And that makes it good to pass on to family and to use for generations and generations. So I have 2 of them because I'm gonna have 2 kids in the crib at once, but this is the mattress that I'm gonna be passing down to siblings and in-laws and other people in my family who have babies. Number 8, the Baby Bjorn carrier. I really liked this particular one. I think it was like a mesh material and it's small. It was like the mini size one, which was great for a newborn. Obviously he grew out of it kind of quickly, but very comfortable. We wore this all the time. Number 9, the onesies from Magnetic Me are elite. Full body footies for babies that just snap closed with magnets. And it is a game changer. Babies poop 18 million times a day. Sometimes they have blowouts. You have to go through like 4 to 5 outfits in a day sometimes. So to be doing snaps is really inconvenient, let alone buttons. That makes me freak out. The best things are either zippers or the magnets, and the Magnetic Me onesies are our favorite. The material is so soft, they have really good patterns, a fan favorite over here. And number 10 is the Magic Merlin's sleep suit. I think that's what it's called, but it's that puffy like marshmallow space suit that you put a baby in. This was one of our favorite products when it came to transitioning Milo out of the swaddle and into just sleeping with like pajamas. We didn't opt for any of the weighted sleep sacks. I know there's like some controversy around weighted products on babies. This is very puffy and light. It's not weighted. It basically just keeps them feeling super snug. The photos of them are hilarious in this sleep suit, and we kind of kept using it until we transitioned him into a sleep sack. If you are just about to be a new parent and you are looking for product recommendations, one place in my social media world that I've kind of compiled all my recommendations in one spot is inside of my Motherhood Super Guide, which I will link for you down below. It has all of the products that were useful to us throughout every stage of this journey. So like everything from the trying to conceive pre-pregnancy stage through pregnancy, postpartum, nursing and pumping, having a newborn, having an infant, having a baby, having a toddler, everything. Products for baby and products for parents. When it comes to baby products, there are so many different brands on the market at so many different price points. So when someone gives you a recommendation of products, I would definitely take it with a grain of salt. Like you don't need that exact brand or that exact product. Something like that might be helpful to you. When you first sign up, there's like also a quiz that they have you take that figures out what kind of person you are, what kind of mom you might be or dad you might be, which will help inform what products they recommend for your registry. And they also have these amazing checklists split up by different sections and headers, and you can drop down the line item and it will tell you what you need under each header. For someone who doesn't have other moms in their life who are telling them what to put on the registry, Babylist has got you covered. That's it. Now do you want to see the bump? This is a very interesting outfit. It's actually a romper. Because of the belly, it does get hiked up a little bit. But here she is. I'm going later this week for my next scan. We'll see how big she is, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Bye. I've been getting a head start unpacking up my hospital bag. I'm just kind of adding things in slowly as I remember them. We worked with Horderly again to do the baby's nursery. This is the personal organizing company that helped with Milo's room. This room has seen a full transformation since we first moved into the house. I have to feel this. So cute. I'm just, you know what, when I had Milo, I was all about the neutral colors for babies. And with this baby, I want like a color explosion. Need a little blueberry set. Swim clothes. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
These are from Pink Chicken.
This is also Pink Chicken. How cute.
Look at this raincoat.
Oh. I really can't believe that we're about to have a baby girl. I am so excited. Make sure to follow along on Instagram at LucieBFink, where I'll keep you guys posted about when she comes and what we name her. Thank you for watching.
Hello. Question is, what do I get? Come back here later. Just a little garden B-roll. Smooth. Excuse me.